Bitch, bare hør her, det en hverdag. Jeg ser noen flasker, jeg fattig. Vi bånder.
First of all,
Very good afternoon to all of you, and I want to specially thank our technical team, that is Dr. Pratik, Dr. Alpesh, Dr. Keu, Dr. Devendra, Dr. Yash, Dr. Pratik, Dr. Utsav, everyone. People are working here day and night to really make this session available for everyone. Every day, one remedy, and we discuss a case about it and then understand it in detail. Let's start with that. So this is a case of retinitis pigmentosa in a 50-year-old man based from Pune. The main symptoms that he had for last few years was vision difficulty, central scotoma. The visual acuity was reducing. There's a lot of problems in the retinal cells, in the corn cells. A lot of swelling in and around the eyelids as well. He couldn't see properly at night, so had almost developed a symptom of night blindness, gradual visual deterioration. So he had developed a full-fledged degeneration of the eye cells, and vision was a big difficulty. And there wasn't much treatment available for this in modern medicine. So I tried to study this case in detail. So I asked him, what is the effect of this problem on you? What to do? Whatever is there is okay. Whatever happens is okay. I can't do anything about it. About himself, he describes his basic nature. He says that I am a simple guy, but I like to do things way. मेरे में बहुत ego है. I think a lot about myself. I'm a very selfish guy. I don't like taking medicines. I like to earn a lot of money. I collect a lot of money. For me, money is everything. And I want to earn so much of money so that I can enjoy watching movies, enjoy listening to music, enjoy going to different women, going to different prostitutes, having sex, enjoying my life. I don't like working too hard. I like relaxing and doing aram. I asked him, what dreams do you get? He says he gets dream as if he's falling down. Sometimes he says he gets dream as if he's falling down from a very big height, going down, as if going in a hole. Then he says, I get very scary dreams, sometimes of ghosts, of dogs, of animals, of dead people. Kuch ho gaya hai. I get many scary dreams. I asked him to describe his childhood a little bit. So he describes his childhood that he says that मैं बहुत धीमे था. I was a very slow child. I would do everything very slowly. I would want to relax a lot. I wouldn't like to listen to a lot of people. I had a lot of ego. I want to do things my way. But I was not very intelligent in my school. I would always just pass. I wouldn't get good marks. I was known as a very slow person. I had a habit of biting everyone a lot. Especially my father. I would bite him a lot. But I would also like to be with my father a lot. I loved my father. My father was everything for me. I was extremely dependent on my father. I was lazy but extremely dependent. At times, I was so slow in my studies. If teachers would be teaching me something, I would be so absent-minded. I would be in my own world. अपनी धुन की में रहता था. अपनी दुनिया में. I would just relax. Till I don't find something interesting, I would be just relaxing, not doing anything, lying down, eating on the bed. I would like to eat pizzas. I would sit on the bed with the blanket. I would say, "Jao bhajiya leke aao. Go get pizza. Go get this." I wouldn't get up from the bed. I would love just lying down on the bed. Till I would find something interesting on TV. Or till I would watch some porn. Sex. That's what it would be amazing for me. What fears? Especially लोगों के सामने शर्म आना. I get very embarrassed in front of people. Constantly embarrassed. For me, everything was just about earning money. Earning a lot of money. I wanted to be someone great. I wanted to be known as the greatest person alive. I wanted to be a huge person. People should look up to me. People should think I am some great. I would plan a lot. I would keep planning, ये करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. But I was confident. But the only problem was I would be so lazy that you are a lazy bum. My pet name was Lazy Bum. Let's move a little ahead. He likes open air a lot, likes junk food. And then he likes to live like a king, he says. तो मुझे राजा जैसा जीना पसंद है. राजा. I can't live a life of a beggar. I want to live like a king. I want to eat like a king. I want chicken every day. I want alcohol every day. I want sex every day. I want porn every day. I don't want to earn money, but I want to be rich. I don't want to work hard. And I want to sleep. I require 14 hours of sleep every day. Can you imagine? 14 hours of sleep. I asked him, why do you require 14 hours of sleep? He says, I require 14 hours of sleep. I feel very, very bored. I don't feel like doing anything at all. When I get up in the morning, I'm still sleeping. I want a blanket and I want to just relax. Till I don't watch something on Netflix. Till I don't watch movies. Till I don't find something interesting. I feel very, very bored. I need something interesting. वरना मैं बोर हो जाता हूँ. I can't take boredom. पक जाता हूँ, पक. I want to be this very, very great person. I want to be the richest person. But this is all in my imagination. I am generally very lazy. All on my bed. कुछ करता नहीं हूँ. I want people should know me. I want that people should think I am some very, very special person. So I'm going to just tell the case again in for people who have just joined. I'm talking about a case of a 50-year-old man based in Pune who was diagnosed of retinitis pigmentosa, who has a difficulty in vision, developed central scotoma, and can't see properly at night, has vision difficulty. Gradual vision is really getting deteriorated. He's a very chilled out person, very relaxed. He talks about himself. He says, I don't like taking medicines. He likes to just relax. Very, very slow, dull, indolent, wants to earn a lot of money, enjoy movie, music, sex. That's his only life. Just likes relaxing a lot. He gets dreams as if he's falling down. He gets many, many scary dreams as if something has happened. He describes his childhood as something or somewhere where he was very, very slow. He would bite a lot. He had a habit of biting, especially his father. Very, very dependent on his father. But he describes himself as someone who's very, very slow. Slow in things and very, very absent-minded. अपनी दुनिया में रहता है. Many fears, especially gets embarrassed in front of people. But wants to earn a lot of money. पैसा मांगता है. Wants to earn a lot of money and wanting to do something great. Will actually not end up doing anything great, but his mind is very, very active. ये करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. Needs a lot of sleep, he says. Requires 14 hours of sleep every day. Especially likes junk food. He says, I want to be Bacha. When he gets up in the morning, he's very, very bored. Don't feel like doing anything. He says, till I don't find something interesting to do. I just feel like lying down on the bed. How did you analyze this case? Think. Let's wait from some of you. How to analyze this case? So I'm going to read up some suggestions. Okay. Let's see. Hardik Raj Purohit says androctonus. Can this be androctonus? Do you see animal energy here? Dr. Vihari says coffea. Interesting. Dr. Inkita says Piper family. Okay. Mustafa says China sulf. Sachin says sulfur. Ranjan, how are you doing, Mr. Ranjan? He says Piper methysticum. So a lot of Piper here. Shalini says lac. Okay, so let's try to analyze this case. How do we analyze this case? Let's try to see. So what do you think? How do I analyze this case? I'll just tell you. I mean, here the remedy is not very important, but just how to approach the case, I want to tell you. So in this case, what do you see? You see in this case a lot of dullness, indolence, isn't it? So let's take the first rubric in this case, which is very interesting. So I want to tell you about repertory that rubric shouldn't just be taken anyhow and remedy shouldn't be taken just by anyhow. You have to understand what I'd like to now call as what are the deeper patterns. And what is a deeper pattern in this case? You can see. And you can see in this case, you can see a pattern of a lot of dullness on one side, isn't it? A lot of laziness on one side, a lot of slowness on one side. And on another side, you'll see a lot of enjoyment. A lot of money, need for money. Says he wants to be like the king, Raja. So interesting. So now the question is, and we talk about this, how to convert this into rubrics. I want to teach you this. This is what I want to teach you. Not just rubrics, but how to understand remedies. That's why I'm come here to talk about Materia Medica series. So how to take this where the person is very, very lazy, dull, but wants to enjoy. So in repertory, we have this rubric. Let's have a look. The rubric is indolence, dullness, laziness, indolence on one side, and on another side, the rubric is especially he feels this indolence when he is not amused. And when you see that on your repertory sheet, and you would see a very, very interesting remedy here. The remedy here given carbonium salt, given by Allen. So interesting to find this rubric here. Carbonium salt. I hope you can appreciate this. The next very, very peculiar thing in this case is that he has a habit of biting, isn't it? And especially, whom does he feel like biting? He likes to bite his father, isn't it? Hello? So the person he likes to bite is his father. So biting desire his father. Again, you can see, so interesting. What remedy comes up? Again, carbonium salt. Next, very interesting rubric in his case. He has always been very, very absent-minded. Again, if you see the rubric absent-minded, one of the biggest remedy is, again, carbonium salt. So interesting. What else do you see in this case? You see the way he talks. He talks as if he's some big person. So the next rubric, let's have a look. Delusion talked of as an emperor. So this is where I think Dr. Kasturi is very keen about Viratram. And you can see that on the repertory sheet. Delusion emperor he talked of. Again, you can see very, very interesting remedy. Carbonium salt. So interesting, isn't it? Then he also talks about dreams where he's falling from a very, very high place. It's amazing. We are locked into at least more than 1,000 people right now live. A few of them on Facebook, a few of them on the webinar. We are actually talking to more than 1,200 people. That's really, really heartening to see so many people wanting to study so much. So this patient also gets dreams that he's falling from a very high place, isn't it? And he's falling and going into a hole. And you can see the rubric, delusion falling in a hole. So interesting to find there the remedy. Again, carbonium salt. So there are many, many more things in this case. I don't know if we have enough time for that. So when you now look at this repertory, please have a look. And you can see beautifully the drug picture of the remedy, carbonium salt. And this is the remedy we are going to talk about today. This is Materia Medica series, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and evolve and let's try and study Materia Medica together in these strange times. This is a remedy we don't use so often, isn't it? We don't think about these remedies so often. But in many, many cases where we are stuck and we are not thinking out of the box, this remedy can really help a lot. And I'm going to talk about this remedy in all different angles. I told you I've spent a lot of time with the best homeopaths that have born on this earth. Right from my mentor, Dr. Sankaran, to Dr. Sarkar, to Dr. Milind Rao, to Dr. Vijay Vaishnav, to doctors from ICR school, to doctor from Sehgal school. Every single school that you can imagine, I spent time studying with them. And I've studied the source books and every literature available, and then developed the indications of the remedy, by which we can actually try to understand the same case from different angles. And this is the approach where you learn from all the approaches and develop a whole bunch of approach together where your analysis becomes crystal clear. And this is what I want to talk to you about. And I'm seeing so many faces here, people here who I know. So this is the remedy, carbonium sulf, and this is what I gave carbonium sulf in the potency 200, one dose every month. And gradually, I could see with this remedy in coming 6 months and coming year, his progression of disease improved, his slowness of his vision, which was deteriorating, it's reduced, and gradually it got better, and his state of mind and everything gradually improved. So interesting.